Hi everybody, welcome to today's workout. I've got a new workout for you. For this workout, we're going to be doing, we're using a stability ball. So the first movement's going to be a ball squat. You're gonna come to a wall and put your low back against the ball, and then you'll squat down and stand up. Now try not to lean too much into it. You will naturally lean a little bit into it, but try to keep yourself as upright as possible rather than really pushing your back into the ball. The next movement will be a twist lift. So you'll stand with your feet a little wider than hip distance, and you're going to twist and lift the ball up. So try to get some big movement here with your arms. This is going to raise your heart rate. And that's the movement. The next movement is a sumo squat. You're gonna hold the ball in your hands and press pretty firmly into the ball. This is gonna activate the muscles up through here, so that'll feel really nice. Your toes will point out a bit, and you're going to push into the footprint of the foot. What I mean by that is the heel, the lateral side of the foot, all across the ball, and all 5 toes of each foot. And you'll just lower and lift. Really try to drive your knees out to the side. If it's a lot for you, you can just not go as deep. So instead of going way down here, you can do a quarter squat, whatever works best for you. The next movement we have is a back lift. I will warn you, this is a little intense, but there are ways to modify. So you're going to set yourself up so that you have the wall near you. I think that would be helpful. And then you'll put it underneath your pelvis, like this. Hands can be here or down on the ground or arms by your side. And what you're gonna do is use your core, so firm up through your core, and then lift up. We don't wanna hyperextend to the point that you hurt your low back. Like you don't wanna feel any kind of pain in your low back. It's just a little bit of a lift and a lower. Lift and a lower. It's great for your core and your back strength. So those are the 4 movements. We'll be doing them for 1 full minute, then we'll have 1 minute of rest, and then we repeat for a total of 4 rounds. So when you're ready, grab your stability ball and we'll begin. All right, everybody, we're gonna start in 5, 4, 3, 2, here we go. We're starting with the ball squat. So you're gonna sit most of your weight into your heels. Just a nice pace that you can keep up with for the whole minute. Sometimes the mistake is that people go a little too fast out of the gate here, and then they can't keep up. Now, if you feel like your legs are starting to burn, then welcome to the club, because I feel that as well. If you don't feel that, good for you. You can maybe sit a little lower, see how that goes. But if it's starting to be a little too much for you, you can just not go as deep, and that's okay too. So we're 23 seconds left. Try not to lean too far back into it. You're gonna push into your heels, the outside edges of the feet. 12 seconds left.
10 seconds.
Here we go. Next, we're going into our twist lift. Just keep moving and rest. Now we have 9 seconds to get to our twist and lift. Whew. So here we go.
Begin.
We twist and lift up. Lift as high as you can. Come up onto the tiptoe of the back leg. Big exaggerated arm movement. That's gonna help to raise your heart rate. So you're getting your cardio work in. Make a big swooping motion. Now as you swoop it down, send your butt back. And that's gonna press, it's gonna ask you to press into the heels to do that, and that'll begin to work your glutes as well. So it's a full body movement here. We're halfway done with this minute. And then we're going into our sumo squats. Side to side, just like this. Get a good twist. Swoop it low, swoop it high. That's it. 10 seconds.
10 seconds.
Make every rep count. Don't cheat yourself.
Resting.
Good. We rest and we get into our sumo squat. So press pretty firmly into the ball.
Begin.
And here we go. We go down and up. Drive your knees out and maybe even back behind you, especially if you tend to feel like your knees are wanting to go inward. And as your legs start to burn, just come back to how grateful you are to be able to move today. And give thanks for your legs for literally carrying you through this life from one day to the next. Less than halfway to go here. 22 seconds left. Send your hips back as you lower. Drive your knees out. 14 seconds. You can do it.
10 seconds.
Here we go. We're going to make the switch to the back lift.
Resting.
So come to, it's kind of nice when you can come to a wall because you can put your toes up against the wall.
Begin.
And here we go. We lift up and lower. Nice and easy, steady pace. Because you want to choose a pace where you can sustain it throughout the whole minute. Almost halfway there, and then we're done with the first round. 3 more left. So you can exhale as you come up and inhale on your way down. Remember, you don't want to go so high that you hurt your low back.
10 seconds.
10 seconds left.
Resting.
Great job. So now we have 9 seconds of rest and then 1 full minute of rest.
Resting.
Great. So we're done with our very first round. We have 3 rounds left. As you move through it, your muscles are going to start to tire. So that's when you really have to kind of dig deep and talk to yourself as if you talk to somebody that you really truly care about. So try not to get down on yourself. Try to be, instead, super positive. Be the voice in your head that you need to hear when the going gets tough. Okay? Let yourself really rest here. So I'm sitting down, I'm trying to catch my breath. It's been a long few days for me, so I'm gonna get through this workout, but I'm gonna really take my rests fully. I'm not gonna walk around the room. I'm gonna really try to lower my heart rate here. We're gonna get ready to do the next movement, which is the ball squat. We have 10 seconds left, so let's get ready. Remember, you're not gonna lean into the ball too much. Here we go.
Begin.
Down and up. Press into those heels and feel your hamstrings as you do that. So anytime you press into any part of the foot, it connects to another part of your body. So if you were to press into the balls of the feet, it would connect to the quads. You'd probably feel this more in the quads. But I want you to feel this in the hamstrings and the glutes because that's what helps you. That's what helps to support the low back. The glutes are the biggest muscle in the human body, so we really want them to fire. They're called prime movers, so we want those to move first. And for those of us who sit for long periods of time, this is a really good exercise because it really does fire on the glutes. You're also working your adductors here, your inner thighs. Almost done. 10 seconds left, then we go into our twist lift. Okay, 10 seconds to get into those twist lifts. So make this a big sweeping motion.
Begin.
We lift up, lower way down. Lift up, lower way down. Now if you're focusing on your breath, you're gonna exhale here, inhale here. Exhale, just like that. Inhale as you lower, exhale as you lift. We go side to side like this. Less than 30 seconds left. Get a good rotation in, so really twist on that back leg. Big full body motion. You can really squeeze the ball with your hands, and that'll begin to activate those arm muscles as well. Try to draw your shoulders back towards one another so that your back's not rounding. We're coming into our sumo squats now. So you're gonna take a wider stance with your legs, press the ball together. Here we go. Lower and lift. So if you're paying attention to your breath, you're going to inhale here, exhale to stand up. Inhale, exhale. Remember, drive your knees out and back behind you. Try not to round your back and try not to rest the ball against your belly. Like it's obviously gonna touch your belly just because where else would it go? But you wanna try to use your arm strength to hold it up rather than just like letting it rest. We wanna be really intentional with it. So squeeze the ball with your forearms. 17 seconds left. And then we're going into our back lift.
10 seconds.
For most of us, the back lift is going to be the most challenging one because we typically are just stronger in our front than we are in our back. All right, getting ready for the back extensions. You're gonna position your pelvis over the ball.
Begin.
Take your feet a little wider than hip distance. And we lift and lower. Try not to round your back. You can reach your arms for something just out of reach, and that'll help to activate the right muscles. "26 seconds left, then we're halfway through. Woo! This is a challenging one for me. 10 seconds.
10 seconds. Resting.
Great job. Now, we're gonna have 1 minute of rest coming up.
Resting.
And this is where you want to get a drink, catch your breath, try not to walk around too much, and just try to kind of calm yourself down. People can have different reactions to different types of workouts. So sometimes you may feel like the burn of a particular exercise, you may feel frustrated or angry or annoyed. See if whatever emotion comes up, see if you can just kind of let it go, ride the wave of that emotion, and notice it, but then just let it go. You know, we don't have to react to everything that our body feels or does. So just catch your breath. We have about 15 more seconds, so we're gonna start getting ready for that ball squat. Get ready right about now. We've got 8 seconds left. So take it up to the wall, position it at the low back, and then we go down and up. Now, the tendency is for people to kind of push up off their legs like this. Try not to let your hands rest on your thighs because we don't want that to become a habit. Press into your heels. Hands can be behind your head or hands to your hips, or arms can come out in front. But you really want to connect to the idea that the ankles, knees, and hips are all moving at the same time. Sit low, stand up. Sit low, stand up. We've got 25 seconds left. Giving thanks for our bodies, the muscles, our determination. Now we're over the halfway part of this whole workout.
Resting.
We're going to the twist lifts next. So take a good wide stance, and we're gonna get ready to go and begin. Good twist on that back leg as you lift up. Lower, go deep as you lower. Inhale, lift. And just like that, side to side. Good twisting action throughout the whole side. Get as tall as you can at the top. Go as low as you can at the bottom. 35 seconds left. "20 seconds. Keep it moving. Keep pressing the ball together. Ten seconds left. Great job. Resting here, and then we're going into the sumo squat. So turn your toes out a little bit. Nice wide stance. You press the ball together. Arms are long, but you're not going to let your upper back round. We really want to use your upper back muscles to prevent yourself from tipping forward. So think about sitting back rather than straight down, and drive your knees out and back behind you. You exhale to stand up, squeeze your glutes at the top. We have one more round and then we're done. So keep moving. Moving from that place of joy, even when you start to feel the sweat come and you start to feel your heart beginning to pump and it can feel a little uncomfortable, just try to keep a calm, clear mind. Remember your why. Connect to why you're doing this.
10 seconds.
10 seconds left. It's a little easier when you have a sense of purpose behind it.
Resting.
Okay, setting up for our back lifts. You're gonna lower your pelvis over top of the ball. Feet a little wider than hip distance. And you lower and lift. Reach your arms for something just out of reach. Try not to round your back. Keep drawing your shoulders towards one another. Squeeze your shoulder blades towards one another and then down your back. So don't let your shoulders lift up towards your ears. "19 seconds left. We can do it. This is the hardest exercise, I think. We can do it. Almost done.
10 seconds.
Here we go. 10 seconds. We can do anything for 10 more seconds.
Resting.
Great job. Third round is done. We have one more round left. We get to rest for a full minute here.
Resting.
As you rest, take your rest seriously. Let yourself breathe slowly, deeply. Try to keep your mind calm and collected. That's how we finish strong. When you let yourself kind of go with those feelings of like panic and how hard it is and any kind of like negative self-talk, that's when we risk injury. When we stay calm and centered and focused, you can be much more dialed in to the movement and the quality of the movement that you're doing. So stay really calm. We have 10 seconds left. We're gonna get ready for our ball squat, final round. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, begin. Sit low, stand up. Last one, so we're gonna give it our absolute best effort. This is the last opportunity. And it's an opportunity that we have, not something that we are forced to do. We are making this choice to move today. And so thankful that we get to make the choice, that we have the health and the ability to be able to make this choice and to move. Sit a little lower this time, why not? Draw your shoulder blades back towards one another so you don't round your back. You're really gonna push into your heels to stand up. Lower and lift, lower and lift. 20 seconds left. Stay strong here. Stay cool, calm, collected. Less than 10 seconds to go. And then we're done with this exercise. We get to move forward into the twist lifts. So here we go. Squeeze the ball between the hands. A little wider stance than hip distance. Lower and lift. Come up as high as you can, get as tall as you can at the top. Find some good extension through the arms, through the back. Firm through your core so that your low back is protected, and send your butt back as you squat down. Good twist on the back leg. You're approaching the halfway point. Here we go, 32 seconds. 27 seconds. See if you can go a little lower this time. Go up a little higher. 20 seconds left. 15. Maybe a little faster.
10 seconds.
There we go. A little faster maybe. 3, 2, 1. Then we have our sumo squat. We're going to turn the toes to point out. You're going to press the palms towards one another, squeezing the ball. Lower and lift. You can go a little faster if you like. Squeeze the ball in between the hands. Press into the outside edges of the feet and the heels. Keep your shoulders drawn towards one another, your shoulder blades that is, so that your collarbones are nice and broad. We have 40 seconds left. And then one more exercise and then you've finished. I'm so proud of you. Thank you for moving with me today. Thank you for continuing down your path to feeling great. When we do that, when we take care of ourselves, we're better able to show up for other people in our lives. So here we go, 15 more seconds left. Squeeze your glutes at the top. 10 seconds. And then we have the back lift. And then we're good. Let's do it. 3, 2, 1. Bring it down over to the wall. Send the pelvis over top. And lower and lift. Find that good back extension and reach your arms for something just out of reach. Approaching the halfway point here. Keep squeezing your shoulder blades towards one another and then down the back. Reach your fingers away from your body. 16 seconds.
10 seconds.
Almost done. Finish strong. Each rep counts.
And
Time. Great job. Good job, everybody. Whew. That one is kind of like a burner. It doesn't exactly put you out of breath. You really feel your muscles working. So great job for getting it in, getting it done. Super proud of you. You should be proud of yourself. And congratulations for doing one thing today that your future self will thank you for. Nobody ever regrets a workout. It always feels really good when you're finished. So congratulations, and I'll see you next time.